So doors and windows. Now you have this here in your template. Let's start to put some in. Let's start with the garage door. So a single garage is this one here. So 2100 high, 2400 wide. Remember the stupid measurements that they decided to put for doors and windows. Copy, grabbing from the midpoint and going to put it at the midpoint here. In reality, our roller door doesn't sit outside of our house. The brick will sit on top of it. So let's move it from here to here. Alright, trim. Click the box I want to trim to. Enter or right click, and I'm trimming those lines. Enter. See how satisfying that is, cutting all those lines. It's very nice. Alright, next thing. Entrance door is a 920 for our entrance door. I want it to open to the left. So this line here shows how it's going to open. So if the door is closed, it opens along that path. So it's opening to the left. Select it, copy, zoom right in, copy from the door jamb, and let's place it here. So it's going to sit on the stud. Okay, what you're going to notice is this door jamb sits nicely where the stud is. So here is 90. Alright, I'm not going to trim that yet. I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. And we'll tidy it all up after. Garage door is an 820, opening this way. Copy again from internal of here. Now internal doors we don't measure, so we're just going to put them roughly there. Good rule of thumb is if you can, be 80 to 100 away. So that's 61. I might just shift it 19. Okay. So just a nice distance. You can put them hard up against it. You'll see down the track when we put on notation, we tend to blame shift a little bit around these here. But we'll have to put these exactly in for our external openings. But for now, maintain 80 to 100 gap away, and all should be okay. The next thing I want to do is the door on the other side here. So there's two ways that I can do it. I can just mirror, or I can just grab the other door. So let's grab the other door. It's not the end of the world. Let's grab this one. Copy from here. Alright, so about there. Bathroom isn't an 820 door. Bedroom here is. So about there. Cool. I'm sorry if you can hear snoring, by the way. My dog has fallen asleep. And I don't really want to wake her up because she might bite me. Next thing is the bathroom, which is a 720 door. Copy from here. So bathroom door opening here. That's going to be an 820 door in there as well. So I can copy this one. Do in there. We're going to need a door here. Opening here. So what I'm trying to do is all my door openings is I want to open them up against a wall. So what I mean by that is you've got to try to visualize yourself walking into this house. If you're walking into this room, door is shut, so you're going to grab it probably with your right hand, you're going to push it open to the right, and then you're going to walk into open space. What you don't want is to open it, from here the other way. So grab it with your left hand, push it open, and then have the door, just wasting space on this side. So it's good practice to get to open against a wall. So if you look at all of them, they're all opening against a wall. Trying my best to have them open from right to left, except for the garage. At the moment, but we will we'll see. This one here for the master bedroom is going to be sitting here, opening against this wall, and then ensuite will open against this wall, and walk-in robe we're going to do something a bit different, a little bit fancy on over there. So the main bedroom, 820 door, opening against the wall. Copy here. To there. Ensuite is a 720 door. Now, I know I'm going a bit quick through this. You can just pause the recording and find the doors and take your time going through it. Please don't rush this. Try to understand how things are coming together. The other thing that you'll notice is the doors are on this 0 layer, which I don't want. So let's select all the doors. The reason why I don't want this 0 layer is it doesn't print. And let's find door, awesome. So doors are here, cool. Now the 820 is text, so that's okay. Now this one here for the walk-in robe. So a walk-in robe is just a little room. You walk in, you have your clothes hanging up, like a wardrobe that's built in. Okay, but you walk in, you got your clothes there, you get changed and get ready for work and all of that. So we don't have to put a door here. What we can do is draw a rectangle. I'm going to draw one in here, which is 910 wide by 90. Just going to change this layer here to be on doors as well. So door. What I'm going to do as well is I'll make it dashed. Let's go this one. Change properties. Change the scale. Let's try 500. See how that looks. Doesn't really look that good. 1500. Not really doing much. What about 1? Looks a bit better. So move over here. Now this one here we can try to center the best we can. So it's 320. That's 270. So there's 50 millimeters between them. So move 25 to the left. So just putting it center. Trim. Select what I'm trimming to, which is this rectangle. Enter. And what I want to do is cut these other lines. Okay. Which doesn't really work too well for me. So how am I going to get around that? Trim from here. I can either try to do my best to miss this dashed line, which good luck to you. The other thing that we've got is I have a button sitting down here. It's under the modify have my little arrow with modifier, and I have a thing called layer properties. Layer property, sorry, bring to the front or send to the back. It's a function of the layers. So I can try to send this to the back, which means I'll grab this line first. So if I trim to here, I'm going to cut that line first. So it's a useful little function. You'll use it for all kinds of different things. So it's just down here. And you've got bring to the front or send to the back. So you've got the two options there. You don't really use too many of these other ones, but these two you definitely will. Cool. So this here is a 910 opening. It's a square arch opening. Basically there's no door, so you won't have a door sitting here. Alright. And if I don't want it to sit in the middle, so if I want to put, say, my shelving around there, stretch this one here and just move it across a little bit. You'll see when we annotate drawings, these don't have to be super accurate. They have to fit, but they don't have to be accurate. On our drawings, what we're going to put is we'll put in a big text box. We're going to put something like this. So contractors, if I can spell, contractors, to ensure all measurements prior to cutting on site. Alright, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to put in some kind of comment on our drawings. Let me get rid of that. Where our contractors are to ensure all of our measurements are done and they check it all before they do anything. So it's like a kind of get out of jail free card for us. Now, I'm going to get off of internal walls. What I'm trying to do now is what I'll do is I'll put this on furniture and I'm going to change the color to grey. So from here, I'm going to come across 450. I'm going to come up to here. Going to repeat a line, so 450, and come across to here. Trim this one, trim that one, enter, delete, and delete. Get rid of them. So 450 is our standard shelving, okay? 600 for benches, 450 for linens or for walk-in robe shelving, okay? It's usually enough to hang your jackets and stuff up on. Cool. Alright, so we've got our doors in. We need a sliding door here. So here we have a sliding door. Copy from here. I'm just going to chuck this one anywhere here for now. And I'll place it in a second exactly where I want it to go. Now what else do I need to do? Well, we'll tidy up the doors after. Let's draw in our kitchen bench, which is from here. So our kitchen bench is a 600mm bench top, and we need to put in our stove. Let's grab a stove, grab a sink, copy, and let's bring both of these back to our drawing. Cool. So just move this one so it's sitting in here. I think you can now hear the dog snoring. And let's rotate these. Here is the back of the oven. Move from here to, say, here. Now we're not designing the kitchen. We can do it if we're requested to. but usually we just show where the kitchen goes and the client will deal with that later. If I want to put an island in, I can put in an island, say 1800 by 900. Measure the distance, stretch. Now it's good to have 1100 between them. Sorry, I just have to check what that measurement was again. So 1100 between this kitchen island and the kitchen bench, so you can walk through it and actually move around without feeling too crowded. So from here, I'm moving down 846. To the side, I have 961. Let's stretch or move either way. 61. Cool. So that's okay to sit there now. All right. Let's do the ensuite. So grabbing a shower. So grab a shower. Copy from the corner. Let's tuck in the shower, say here. Alright, so open the door, shower's in front of you. Let's put the toilet over here. Grab a toilet, copy from here. Rotate up, and then just moving it again to the back wall. It's a good idea to put the toilet against an external wall for ventilation. What you'll see is we'll always put a window where possible by the toilet so you can open it up to ventilate the room. And I need a hand basin in there as well. So this is a hand basin and so is this. We'll just put a little one in there now. Because we're not designing the interior, that's someone else's problem. We just want to show that everything kind of fits. Alright, this is a very small hand basin, but there's plenty of room there if we need it. So let's put it against this back wall. Alright, so ensuite. This is a bathroom here. So grab this shower. Shower can go here. Need a toilet. So grab the toilet. Alright, obviously I want the back of the toilet to be against the outside wall. And now I need a basin, so I'll grab this one, copy, and bring it in here. Rotate, move, along here somewhere. So what we're looking for is we're not looking for designing these. Down the track we will obviously have to go through and work out where all of our plumbing and stuff is, but it's more important for us now to work out a layout that fits and works. The actual size of this basin here, I mean, you go to Bunnings, you go to any kind of homeware store, there will be thousands of different basins you can pick from. Same with showers, same with toilets. We're not going to go into that detail. We just have to make sure we've got enough room for everything. Cool. So let's put this door where it should sit. So measure. I'm going to measure from the external corner to here. Okay, that's 864 point something. It's actually 863 point something. Now let's select just the door, move, from this corner to here. Select it again, move, and let's move a known distance. Alright, so I can see the ortho is changing as I go, so let's move it exactly 1,000. Alright, now we can check, is it 1,000 from here? 770, so we can center it if we would like, but this is okay for now. Now if you, I'm fairly certain I've given you guys this door. If I haven't, you can draw one. So to draw one, it's 40 wide by 240, which is the thickness of the wall. Okay. Copy another one over here, say 1800 or 1810. And then it's just the same thing. Go from its midpoint, so 940, copy, and go from say there to there, stretch both of these until that meets that. Alright, that will work as well. So you can draw them. But this one here should be in your doors. Okay, so that pretty much does our doors. We've got windows to go through as well. So grab a window. So I'm going to grab this one, copy from here. Now all designers have different windows that they will use. It's up to you. We're going to use these, it's just a bit easier. This here sits on the wall, so it sits like this. This little bit that sits past the wall is, if you look at your window in your room, in your house, you've got this little stupid ledge that sits out past the brick, and that's what that there is. So I can check the width of this. So this window here is a 610. Okay. We can redraw them. Okay, we can't stretch these blocks. So if you want bigger ones, you can just grab them from here. Okay, they're standard sizes. You can grab this one, but you're not going to be able to stretch any of them. So if you want to stretch them and make them bigger and smaller and stuff, you will need to go through and just sketch over one of them and group them together. So what I mean by that is here, make sure we're drawing windows now. So draw a rectangle. I'll make it pink so it stands out. Let's do that. Sorry, pink. So rectangle. So one there. One there. One there. So what I can do, select them all, group, and now they're all fixed together. Okay. I'll draw one from say here to here, which is going to be negative 519 by 40. Move till that midpoint sits at that midpoint. That's a 610 window that I can use. Stretch, and I can make it as big as I want. Alright, so I can use these windows. There's no reason why I can't. It's my decision. I'm the designer in this case. So if I want this window, if I want to sit it, you know, here. Now, what I can see is obviously it's not big enough. So this here is 160, it needs to be 240. So again, stretch. What I want to stretch these. Okay, can stretch it as far down as I want. So we can alter them. Let's alter it while we're here. Stretch between here. I'll do the top first and the bottom second to just even it out. So 240, take 160 is 80. So 40, that gets me to 200. Stretch the bottom of it now. Another 40. Cool. Move from here to here. Alright. Now, what I'll do is I'll pause the recording here and I'll continue on with another one, putting in the rest of the windows and then tidying it up. Thanks guys.